For this rectangular prism, we're going to again find the total surface area. So we need to find the area of every single face. I'll do what I did before. I'll go through how to use the table, or if you are just writing this in your notebook, which I suggest you do this along with me, feel free to pause at any time. So if you're just using your notebook, you'll want to just make a list, just number it 1 through 6, because this prism helps if I can number. So this prism has a total of 6 faces. So we want to make sure we include every single one. And remember, they come in pairs. We talked about this before. It has a length, a width, and a height. So I'm going to take this one here first. Again, it doesn't matter which ones you do. So the one I've outlined has a length of 5, and then the height is 3. So that rectangle has dimensions of 5 by 3. So that area would be a total of 15 centimeters squared. So although this one doesn't picture the squares, that means we could put a total of 15 square stickers on that face. And also there's another one exactly like it, and we can just write down that area. So this one back here is also 5 by 3, or has an area of 15 centimeters squared. The next one I am going to choose is I'm going to use the width and height. So this one has dimensions of 7 by 3. So this rectangle, 7 by 3, for an area of 21 centimeters squared. And this one over here is also 7 by 3, so 21 centimeters squared. Our last pair is this here I'm going to outline. So that has 5 by 7. So that rectangle has dimensions of 5 by 7 for an area of 35 square centimeters. And then the one down here is also going to be 35 square centimeters. So take a second, pause your video, and add up all the areas to get your total surface area. So when you add them all up, you should get 142 centimeters squared. Now again, you could use the formula. And the formula, notice we had 5 times 3. So that one used the length and the height. So we did 2 sides that were 5 times 3. And then we had 2 faces that were 7 times 3. And 2 faces that were 5 by 7. So that would be perfectly acceptable. Just remember to do all of the multiplication and then add it up, because that's what we did on our table. We multiplied to get each individual area, and then we added them all together afterwards. So this will always work with a rectangular prism. The only time you would not have to have 6 faces is if this was a container. Suppose it was a shoebox without a top. Then we wouldn't include, for our top part, in this case that's 5 by 7, we would only include one of those faces. But for this week, we're going to keep it simple, and we're going to include all 6 faces.